guys, Samia, wedding photographer here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about how to schedule a consultation call with your wedding couples. So I talk a lot about consultation calls on this YouTube channel, a lot about how to book more weddings through consultation calls, but in this video specifically I'm talking about how to go about actually scheduling this call when a couple inquires. So if you want to go ahead and download my wedding consultation call cheat sheet, you can do that in the link below. So before we can even go about scheduling a consultation call, you need to make sure that the information on your website is set up in a way that you're able to actually email people to schedule a call. So my philosophy behind doing this is to set up a contact form on your website that something like Honeybook will automatically respond to anyone who inquires with an email. So then in that email that is automatically sent to people inquiring about their wedding, you can send a link to schedule a call. So if you aren't exactly sure how to go about setting up that workflow to automatically respond to inquiries, you can watch my other video here on YouTube. But once clients inquire and you have set up that automatic response to be sent to them, here are a few pointers in getting them to get on Zoom with you. So my first tip is that the email that you are sending to couples to schedule the Zoom call needs to explain the reason for the Zoom call. So some wording that I like to say is something like, I think it is so important that your wedding day is documented exactly right, and so I don't take on wedding clients without first having an understanding of what you are looking for, what your vision is, what you value and want to remember about your day, and seeing how that lines up with what I offer in my skill set. So for that reason, I'd love if you could schedule a Zoom call. So without explaining the value and reason for why people need to schedule consultation calls, even just in 1 or 2 sentences, people just feel, it feels standoffish. It feels like you're hard to reach or hard to get a hold of. So make sure you're including something with some reasoning in the email. Okay, the second one is silly, but the link to schedule the Zoom call needs to be in bold, and it needs to be at the very end of the email. So it needs to be the last thing. So people have a habit of just skimming emails and then looking for the call to action. The last part of the email needs to be in bold: schedule consultation call, underlined, and the link. So I really recommend that all consultation calls are Zoom calls, and I explain this in my course, Consultations That Convert, that shows photographers how to go about booking more weddings through consultation calls over Zoom. So if you're interested in more in-depth information, it's all in the course, but I really think Zoom is the way to go because you can have more face-to-face interaction and you can also share your screen. But either way, my tip for this video is that whatever format you are having your consultation call in needs to be made clear in the email or in the schedule link so that people know that they're either signing up for a video or signing up for a phone call. So if you're using Honeybook and you are able to link Zoom to Honeybook, and I explain that in that automatic respond YouTube video, so Honeybook will automatically show on the schedule link that the type of consultation call is a video call, and that's really important so people know what to be ready for. There should be a time frame on the call that's really easy to commit to, and when I say time frame, I don't mean time limit, but just time frame. So what I like to do is preset Honeybook to say that the call is going to be only 20 minutes long. Most of the time it ended up being 45 minutes to an hour long, and it just goes over. But just so that people have something that's really easy to commit to. So I think 20 minutes is the sweet spot. Just let people know, hey, I just need 20 minutes of your time. Some calls do only last 20 minutes. Most of the time they go over, but you want to make it really easy to commit to. So 20 minutes is a lot less intimidating than an hour-long walkthrough or phone call or Zoom call. The fifth thing is simple, but I feel like it's really overlooked and something I overlooked a lot too. And I was trying to get more people on Zoom with me. Is to just give a lot of availability in your calendar. So as wedding photographers, you know, we work weekends and we're free on the weekdays, but the average, most of our clients do not have the same schedule. So make sure you are kind of accommodating that in your schedule. So if you're able to have some evening calls, I like to do some at 5, 6, 7 p.m. Those really fill up the fastest for me. Just make sure that your clients find availability for them in your calendar. So if you're finding people can't schedule a call, make sure to add more time. So if you want to download my free cheat sheet on how to actually have a consultation call, it's completely free. It's a resource I made for wedding photographers. You can do that in the link down below. If you're looking for more in-depth information, you can check out my course, Consultations That Convert. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe because I come out with 2 new videos every single week for wedding photographers. And I will see you again later this week.